is time for Coffee on the Coast. Good afternoon and welcome to this episode of Coffee on the Coast. I'm your host today, Tina Prigge. That much is confirmed. We have a guest. Some things may be unconfirmed, but please welcome first-time guest to Coffee on the Coast, Jim Gablinski. Question mark?
Tina, Jim Gablisnki, wonderful to meet you. Someday we'll meet in person. The pleasure will be all yours.
Well, Jim, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciating your style. It looks like you're ready to embrace the spring that's about to hit us here on the coolest coast.
We're almost there.
So, Jim, you are here on the show today because, I'm just going to pull this up, because you are a correspondent for InsideSchnitsky.com and a Manitowoc Public Library adjunct coffee drinker and book reader.
Well, those are just a few of the things that I am and that I do. I'm more of a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. I'm a hired gun. I help Tim out. Tim stepped away. I stopped up here to talk to Tim about the April goings on at the library. He had to step out, and I'm going to take over. I work for InsideSchnitsky.com. I'm a collaborative person with Timothy Andrew Gabriel Gablisnki here at the library, and I'm happy to be with you today, Tina.
Jim, excellent. So glad that you are. And you mentioned that there is a lot coming up in April. And so we should let viewers know that on Saturday, there is a press release that's going to drop on CHAFER News that lists all of the detail. But if they're watching this today, we're going to give them a little bit of a heads up.
Yep.
Jim, what's the first thing you want them to know about?
Well, yeah, the big thing, Tina, of course, is that it is going to drop on Saturday. Make sure you read that entire press release. Read it to the end. There's a lot of great things going on at the library. I was just collaborating with Tim on. One of the really cool things that we're going to be talking about is has to do with squirrels, Tina.
Squirrels?
Yeah. We've got some really great programming with. You've heard of children reading to therapy dogs?
Yes.
The library is going to be starting something. We're doing children reading to therapy squirrels.
Therapy squirrels?
Yep.
Kidding. Okay.
Yep. We're going to do therapy squirrels. The big challenge is going to be, and that's probably why they're going to bring me in, is because we're going to be able to get them to sit down long enough, for the story.
The children or the squirrels?
A little bit of both. We're a little bit worried. We have to be honest. We're a little bit concerned about it, but I think we've got the right people on the job. It'll be as fun as a barrel of monkeys, or in this case, squirrels.
Jim, let me ask you this. Do you have a therapy squirrel?
I do. I have one. His name is Chet, and he lives with me in my trailer.
Nice. So only kids reading to therapy squirrels, or is this available to adults as well?
Well, adults can certainly show up if they want, but it's going to be kids doing the reading. The adults can certainly come and watch. A lot of people ask, Jim, why squirrels? Well, squirrels are far more economical than dogs. They're far less price talent. This is what I bring to the libraries. I bring a sense of conservative values to be able to bring them costs down. So we got squirrels and not dogs.
Fantastic. So there'll be more detail about that program opportunity in Saturday's press release from the Manitowoc Public Library.
Absolutely.
Look for it on CHAFER News. What else is coming up in April, Jim?
Well, something I'm very excited about. We're going to be having dog painting.
Dog painting. Tell me more.
Well, you know how a lot of men and women go to the salon and get their hairs, all of them colored. We're going to be doing dog painting. We've got a dog painting specialist coming to the library by the name of I Like a Pink Mutts. And we've got some great ideas. She's going to bring some good ideas as far as tinting and doing full color of your favorite canine's fur. Perfect. Exactly. That's what we're looking at. Miss Mutts is a primo person in the Midwest for dog painting. And I mean, let's think about it. Who doesn't want to look their best?
Have you thought about applying any of that vibrant color to your beard there, Jim?
I have. I'm in some strict discussions with a local salon, actually. We have to negotiate a little bit because, I mean, this face sells. And if we color this, I mean, I think I need to get a little bit of kickback for that. But I am. But, as Bono always says, all right, let's go.
So I've heard of the program Cuts for Mutts. Is this that, or is that something different?
This is Cuts for Mutts. That's exactly right.
Cuts for
I
Mutts.
Like a Pink Mutt, like I said, is our host. We're going to be painting dogs. This is a perfect example of her work. That dog's name is Sparky.
Very nice. Very nice. Cool. What else is happening in April? This is already incredible, right? We've got reading to therapy squirrels. We've got
Right.
Cuts for Mutts.
Right.
What else is on the docket?
Well, while we're talking about dogs, Tina, we're going to be having a dog and a frisbee contest with dogs. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be here at the library. We're going to be on the second floor balcony. We're going to be throwing, probably myself. I've got the best arm out of anybody here at the library. We're going to be throwing frisbees off of the upper level, and the dogs are going to be launching themselves off of the grand staircase and see who catches big prizes for that. The number one prize is a tour of the Wisconsin Maritime Museum.
Ooh,
Special
very
tour,
nice.
private tour, led by Jim Gablisnki.
Worth it for the prize alone. So I did notice as I drove downtown today that there is work happening on the roof at the library. Is that some preparation for this event?
Yeah, we were going to be. I'm afraid I can't talk about it, Tina, because this is a big deal, and I've signed a non-disclosure agreement to not discuss it. Even though it was my idea, I can't talk about it.
Right. Noted. Jim, there is a comment. It sounds like a former student said this is bringing back memories of being in your classroom.
Right. Well, I used to be an adjunct instructor at a number of universities throughout Northeast Wisconsin, and I've touched a lot of lives, and I'm proud of that. Thinking about
this is a family show, so we probably shouldn't talk too much about what you've touched, but we
correct.
Can carry on.
Tina,
we can carry on.
Hey, it's like the late great Patrick Swayze said, pain doesn't hurt unless it does. Then it hurts a lot.
Okay, what else is happening at the library in April?
Well, I think everybody's going to have to go out and read that article on Saturday morning, and make sure you read the whole article. Make sure that you go to the very end of the article. It lays it all out. I don't want to give too much away. We want to drive traffic. It's all about web traffic. Tina, you know that you and your husband, Justin Prigge.
I like to call him Jason, but
Jason. He's your other husband. He understands web traffic. We've had that discussion many times before.
Nice. So, Jim, tell us, what do you love and appreciate about the Manitowoc Public Library?
Resources. You want to learn something? Resources. There's programming for everything and everybody. Small business owners, you want to learn about accounting. You want to learn a little bit about marketing. You want to learn a little technology. There's so many resources here at the library. This is the place to be. And as you know, nobody likes a quitter.
Great answer. That's awesome. So, Jim, I've got to tell you, before you came on the show, we were playing a little bit with an AI generator to generate images. And so we knew that you had a beard. We knew that you appreciated drinking coffee from this little write-up, right, that says that you do.
Yes.
And
I like my coffee straight and warm like my women.
So this is what the AI image generator returned. What do you think? How did the AI image generator do?
I think that's my son. Handsome. Right. We talk about men drinking coffee and with beards and reading books. I mean, clearly, that's all I did during the COVID break, as we know. I just read a lot of books and drank coffee, like all of us here at the library. I think it's perfect. This gentleman there looked a little bit scared. Not a fan of the AI generator there. I'm going to make some calls because I think that's Elon Musk's doing, and Elon and I need to have a discussion on that. So good on the first one, bad on the second one. Thank you.
Yeah, it is a little terrifying, some of the results.
Right.
So, Jim, when you're consuming content from the library, do you like print materials? Do you like to listen to audio materials?
I like. There's an app. It's called Libby that we can load books on. I know Tim got a special book for you, Tina, specifically to. And you're welcome. That was my idea. I told Tim you should do that for Tina. She deserves that. Electric data. I like it. I like to consume my content on phones or what are referred to as tablets. iPad being one of the most popular tablets out there. So I like to consume my library data on electric devices.
Nice. Nice. Excellent. Jim, what else? By the way, you rock. And I just want to say thank you for coming on Coffee on the Coast and sharing all of this valuable and important information with us about our incredible Manitowoc Public Library.
Well, I appreciate being able to sit in and do this. Oftentimes, I'm a lone wolf. I'm fully invested in the collaborative process, but I'm a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. Sometimes I don't know who my friends are. Tina, you matter to me, and I thank you.
Aw, you've got a friend in me. I think there's a song even that would say that better than I can.
We should get together and sing it some night.
Oh, I would love it.
Or afternoon, over lunch, whatever you want.
You name the time, I'll be there.
You got it.
Is there anything else that you would want viewers to know about April, about the library, about life in general, about any philosophies of Jim Gablinski?
Well, I think that the big thing is let's talk about, get out there, read that article. There's going to be some great stories out there. Everybody needs to know what's going on here at the library in April. Certainly go out there.
Fantastic.
Try to be more like Jim. Try to be more like Jim.
Be like Jim. All right. So to recap, Manitowoc Public Library has a press release that is dropping on Saturday, and it'll be available on chehafernews.com. It'll be chock full of information. And Jim, if you had any hand in it, I know it's going to be delightful to read. And so viewers, treat yourself, check out this press release, and find out what's happening at your Manitowoc Public Library.
You got it, Tina.
Jim, you rock. Thanks again so much for joining us on this fun episode of Coffee on the Coast. We will see you next time.